place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal, and light will pour out again, again, again. Light will pour out again, again, again. When the darkness surrounds the night without sound, we'll pull the wool down. We'll be together again, again, again. Be together again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn, and we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. When the chips are down and you're losing hope, the light will surround and show you the road again, again, again. Show you the road again, again, again. Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again, again, again. Life will be bright again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn, and we will rise again. We'll rise again. It's not the end. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. We'll make it together.
In the shadows in the sky, 1,000 gazes never blind. Through the darkness, through the light, it's always watching day and night. Run if you want, hide if you dare, but the eye sees everywhere. The game has started, no turning back. Step in the temple, face the facts. The eye is watching, the eye is calling. Every move you make, it sees you falling. No escape, no place to run. The games have started, it's just begun. The eye is watching, the eye is calling. Every move you make, it sees you falling. No escape, no place to run. The games have started, it's just begun.
Chase the power, claim the prize, but the eye reads through your lies. Beneath the temple, secrets burn.
Will you fight or will you learn? 8 pieces scattered, 8 to find. Bring them forth, break the bind. Ancient chains begin to break. When the last is found, the world always watching, the eye is calling. Every move you make, it sees you falling. The walls are shifting, the gates are wide. Will you stand or will you hide? AI is free.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to the mayhem that is idiotic. The I is free. I think we're in trouble. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone has had a great weekend and is doing well today. We've definitely got an interesting world ahead of us. I see we've got quite a lot of people out there as well. I see Ritsu got in here an hour early. Well, welcome in, Ritsu. Then we've got Frauke and Blast, and scrolling down quickly, True Purple, Feg, Hide, Cosmic, scroll faster, Ritsu on an 85 stream streak, Feg on a 130 stream streak, my word. Blast subscribed for 14 months total, thank you so much for that. True Purple subscribed for 16 months, my word, thank you so much. Katsune, welcome in. For those needing to catch things, we have a Minfu for the Pokemon. And yes, it's been an interesting world. Let's go and actually have a look at all of that a little bit more actively. Or at least we'll try to, assuming that I don't fall over. So, last week things got a little bit interesting and we had to return stuff. There was a bit of a brief outage where everything got stolen again. And we had, over the weekend, the attempt to find everything. But, Mythical, what have you been up to? Our law, we set you free. We serve you, our lord. Return here in a week. Uh-oh. Also, I love the little statues and the figures that have been added into all of this. Also, I should probably bring back some background music. Yes, you are free. This place just constantly gets more and more amazing. Completion of Goatbuster Tower. Goatbuster Tower is on my other world, Hide. But yes, that is temporarily completed at the moment. Welcome in, Dragon. Also, we gained a library. My word. So much awesome. Pieces of 8 have been given. So this is all of the storyline stuff. Not quite sure what these two are looking for. All the storyline stuff from the last few weeks has been moved into here. Okay, I did turn on audio. Watching my game rules. Watching my bingo hunt, which we will have to go and deal with in a minute. These guys are amazing. Empty book. But yes, the eye, and I suspect mythical, has been absolutely amazing in all of this, and the detail for all of this is just, it's bonkers. I think yes, Dragon is currently streaming, so that was an interesting pose. Yes, I do have a habit of managing to find interesting places to get myself wedged. But there's more. There always is. If we head back to Spawn Island, over in the other temple, apparently this thing is being cleaned up and repaired by these lovely fellows, because bits of this temple are now returning to where they were. Bingo this week, however, is interesting. It's a single piece of suspicious gravel. Oh, that's going to be a fun one for bingo. Ooh, amethyst clusters, blocks of diamonds. Oh. Call. Hold on, I'm going to pause the music for this. Yeah. That does sound like the THX one, doesn't it? Oh dear. There's a blast around here somewhere as well. I'm not destroying any of the turret. Didn't know you could get this suspicious stuff. Cosmic of the Dancer. Nothing in here. You can. And that is going to be the first thing that we need to do this week, because I want to try and get some. Also, J Price absolutely deserved that win. Right. I also have a llama balloon. Right. So, getting suspicious suspicious gravel is an interesting little trick. So I'm going to grab some cobwebs, and since cobwebs are always an interesting thing to get hold of, I'm going to grab... Actually, no, you can get cobwebs again nowadays by just using one of the infestations. I can't remember which one, but... Right. So what we need is somewhere to get suspicious sand from. Oh, sorry, suspicious gravel even. Fortunately, I may have done a little bit of seeking over the weekend. Hello, Elkhorn. Yes, there is a trick to it, and I plan on absolutely using this trick. And knowing my luck, ending up getting shot by something whilst doing so. And Kibo redeeming a hydrate and a stretch. So I think I'm going to briefly take a left turn and land on this sunken boat. Hail, hydrate! Welcoming Kibo. And a stretch as well. Every bit of clickbait. Oh, with this one weird trick, we can get all of the suspicious gravel. Have I even been into this boat? Survey says yes. Okay. Now, the most sensible place to get this stuff is the trail ruins. Because it tends to be quite prevalent in trail ruins. And the good news is, there happens to be one just here. Nice and convenient. Complete with a single piece of suspicious gravel on the surface. What do we have under it? More gravel. That's not so helpful. Gravel all the way down. Here's one I made earlier. What does this look like? A Blue Peter skit? Right. What I'm looking for is a piece of this that's not on top of another piece of gravel. Or at least another piece of gravel that's not on top of... Aha! Dirt. Fantastic. There we are. Right. Cobweb. And yes, I saw they're killing off Blue Peter, or at least the live show element. Hello, Footy. Welcome in, and thank you for redeeming your message. Boop to you too. Now, by running this through a piece of cobweb, we should end up... Come on. There we are. We have suspicious gravel. And you know what? While I'm at it, let's get a second piece. Just because. This ruins seems convenient. Yep. Side effects of digging gravel is normally dizziness. You'd need to take some gravel. Oh. Nicely done there, Blast. Never hurts to have a spare. It's interesting that everything turns into this. You keep saying that, Blast, but we keep finding areas where... right. There's disturbing suggestions that Blast may have been involved in the thievery of everything from the temple. Although, to be honest, having just seen the giant... well... the giant that is arriving, I'm wondering whether or not actually passing them suspicious gravel is a good idea. But hey, why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Might as well unleash a demon or some form. You're a pufferfish, a very innocent pufferfish. Yes. I misjudged the distance. Right. Right. You lot die. Quite happily. Hey, Glen Pixie. Welcome in. Okay. So, now we have the suspicious gravel that the eye is asking for. So let's go and deliver that. Fortunately, that wasn't that difficult a thing. As long as you knew what you're doing, and... Aww, you're dead. That's J Price. delicious, and Scotsman UK. Whoops, no, that's my ender chest. Give me that back. Oh, there is an ender chest in here. That's good. Old habits die hard. Second one. Right, and that's the reason why I put it down over there, because I'm less likely to break something. Why do I even have a chest full of absolute mayhem? Who knows? There was something else I was going to do. Oh, actually, yeah, I might as well move those prizes into there, just in case. Quite who we're calling, I don't know. I don't know whether or not we got a decent landline for it. So, why do I have Enderman Head in my inventory? These questions and others will probably not be answered. Why do I have an Enderman Head? I swear, I'm making less sense than usual. There's nothing new there. You may have to make this one a bit bigger, mate. Enderman UK. That feels about right. Right. Okay, so that's that bit done. For those who saw the Minecraft Live over the weekend, apparently so did quite a few other people, and we have a little bit of a joke going on here. I think this one's safe from being popped by a creaking, though. For those who might need it, we have an Esper in chat for them to catch. So, yeah, no creakings who are going to break this. And yes, I am very much looking forward to having my own Happy Ghast. You've remade your house on US. Nice! Over the weekend, Elkhorn was streaming from here, and you know what? This feels like another thing to actually have a look at this. When we're adopting one of the ghasts, you'd like one, please. I have plans for that. Also, there are rumours that the dehydrated ghast will be craftable. This is starting to look really, really awesome. Now that we've got more towers in place. Elkhorn was very busy yesterday and built another tower. The more of this that comes together, the better it really looks. I'm very, very happy with the way that this is looking. There is more to go. We still need another 2 over in this direction, and there's several to do over here. There's a few. It's taking us time. But then, it's not a very small bridge. Oop. Does look awesome, especially at night. That's a good point. Craftable mob that isn't a golem. Yes! So, whoops. Let's have a wait for this to actually become darkness. I was having a look... Oh, sorry, I was watching Pearlescent Moon's stream earlier. And apparently, while they were over at Mojang, they were having a chat about the new Happy Ghast. And it was suggested that there will be the opportunity to make the dried ghast, and apparently on the wiki today a recipe turned up for it. 4 ghast tears and 5 bone blocks. Welcome in, Urban. So that should be an interesting one. That definitely means that we will be able to have more than one of those. flying around, which will be a fantastic thing. And here, as the sun sets and the moon rises, we get to see what this looks like in the dark. Oh, that does look awesome. That really does. Never seen it with pretties at night. It is a lovely, lovely build. The way the work that Elkhorn did and others on the tower design really, really works nicely. Ooh, I didn't know that you could get God rays from the moon as well. Oh, that does look good. Wrong button. Right. Let's see. There's a quick way off of this place around here. Back to relative civilization, not my relative. Into ancient Japanese culture, so this is it. It is a fantastic piece of build. Right. Little bit of world tour done. Now. Where were we? We still have many, many things to build around here. I've started on detailing this building in the back here, and we may continue with that during stream today. However, I have some science I wish to do. For I have some plans. Anyone else panicking right now? Congratulations. Do I have... Yes, I do. So, I was having a think. Yeah. Everyone can panic now. I've been trying for a while to come up with the concept for a game that I'd like to do. And one thing that I've been pondering... Yep. Why panic? You're thinking only leads to scope creep. This one leads to a lot of scope creep. So, I've been having a think about this place. And I'm going to override I'm going to override Gamma for the moment. Most notably, I've been having a think about what I want to do with this place. You'll notice this one's looking a little bit... well, bits of this have been rapidly getting mined out. But what I would like to do... Aha! This is the room that I'm furthest along in. Huh, apparently I haven't actually emptied that. Na 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 scope creep. Yes. Or is that na 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 scope creep? Let's light this place up a bit. Because at the moment this is a very dark room. Fortunately, being a very dark room doesn't actually cause this to be a problem because you can't actually get things to spawn in a trial chamber. Unless they come out of one of these things. Shush you. Apparently there's a couple of these that are active that I haven't actually... So, what I'm thinking is... I'm thinking of resurrecting my concept of a labyrinth. But I've been having a think about how to make it more interesting. And we all know my definition of more interesting means, oh god, somebody's going to die. So what I've been thinking about is how to make it more interesting. Ah, yes, good. I keep forgetting these aren't gravity bound. What I've been thinking is having a labyrinth inside of a readjusted trial chamber. But what I would like to do is have it so that you can't see the spawners. I'd like them to be above the labyrinth. And I'd like it to be that occasionally some of these will be, well, some of these will be active and some of these won't. But of course, to do this properly... Shush you. Oh hey, that's a expensive one. Right. Let's see. I need to have... So I want to make it so that this thing can't see me. What spawns out of this one? Given that it was all chiseled tough, I'm fairly sure this one is a... I mean, that one's bogged. This one would be the ever fun of the breeze. Thank you. That's the word. So, what I'm trying to figure out is, if we have murder snow preventing us from seeing one of these, does it still become active? And if it does become active, that might actually become really useful. Yes, it did blast. Right. That should make it so that the only way... Am I wearing leather boots? I'm working with powdered snow. My intention of working with the snow is to run under it in a minute. Right. So what I'm hoping here is... Yep, it's active. That answers my question. Where do you go? Come back here. That's useful to know. So, we can do it this way. Where do you go? Sir, come back here. I should try and use this as a way of getting the achievement of murdering him with one of his own things. But, well, there we are. Oh, hey! I got a key. Yes, wind charges. Right, I'm going to close that up again. That is useful science. Also, I got a trial key. Arrows of poison, wind charges, power 1 bow, nothing spectacular. Really? You're active as well? Okay. So, what this means is I can consider building a labyrinth below here, so that it and giving it this stuff as a ceiling, so that you can't see where all of these spawners are. And oh no, Elkhorn, this is going to be my my game in here. I plan on building a labyrinth where some of the rooms will have these over the top of it, and you will be sent into the labyrinth by throwing an ender pearl into a stasis chamber. You will get a certain amount of time in here to run through the labyrinth and try and activate as many of these as you can find. Some of them will be active, some of them won't. I'm thinking of putting a little bit of randomness into them. And what I want to do is have it so that there will be water streams collecting everything coming out of this and using that as a way of working out your score. After a while, the stasis chamber will trigger, you'll be pulled out of the labyrinth, and your score will be totted up. Now all I have to do is mine out an entire trial chamber and start building a labyrinth in it. Or a series of chambers into which you are flung to fight. But yes, that'll be the fun of it. And of course you'll get what you beat by way of prizes. But I'm thinking of having it so that there'll be some sort of scoring system. So that's proven my science, which is good, because that means that I now have an idea. Hey, Shadow, welcome in. Right, let's get the tough bricks out and the polished tuff, because, well, I don't want to take those back with me. As you can imagine, that's an interesting side idea for a game. And for those who might need it, we have a Lilligant in chat as a Pokemon. So for my next problem, I need to come up with a concept design for that, for what's going into there. But, don't know. Not sure what to have for that. Also, whether or not this will be like the other labyrinth I designed, where it was constantly changing rooms, I haven't decided. It might just be more decked out style. Ooh, that's a concept. Ooh. Anyone have interesting ideas? Right. The concept of me going full decked out on this is a bad idea. Hello, Sci-Fi. Welcome in. Why am I laughing evil style? Because I have concepts for a trial chamber in-game game that might be decked out styly. Just without the options of upgrades and so forth, because I am not planning on doing that. I'm crazy, not insane. I also don't have the redstone skills for that. Poison. Do I have breeze rods in here? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Not sure I really want the bow of power 1. I might just dump that. Coming soon, idiotic TCG. That feels like that would be a have a chat with Mythical. They're the ones who does the lovely map art, which could easily be turned into it. I am definitely not the sort of person for that one. Polished tough goes into this chest and is full, so what's not full on that? Chiseled tough. So let's turn that into chiseled. Oh, you can't. You have to go from tough to chiseled tough. There it is. Fortunately, you can go backwards in this pack. There's that bad chicken. Chaos Chimkin. Chimkin. The chicken of kicking you off the server? What? Why is the... Did you kick Glam Pixie off the server? What did you do? Outrageous, yes. I can do another hands unboxing stream. Aha. Yes, it did, Shadow. And the temple has been filled, and we might be in trouble. I don't know if Elkhorn saw this either. Elkhorn, we have a problem. Mythical has caused a problem. Something might be coming. Or should that be? It's here. I mean, it might be a it might be a perfectly innocent, absolutely not dangerous entity coming into this world. Oh, that's what the eyes were for. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Those are triggering a counter. That's a lot of watching eyes. And that's a lot of pufferfish. I wonder if we should murder a few more and see what happens if we fill this thing. Ah, it's a Feg. Hello, Feg.
Hello. I'd to see what this looks like. Apart from ominous.
I'd go with ominous.
Yeah.
I mean, it does say return here in a week. Mythical.
It's nice to give notice.
What have you been doing? Granted, Mythical's looking a little bit statuesque. A week from when? The last of the eye items went in yesterday, Sci-Fi, because I know that Elkhorn found it. However, things had started moving around on Saturday evening, because I noticed that these were already floating when Elkhorn was here. So, yeah, probably Saturday would be my guess. Which sucks, because I'm not going to be around on Saturday.
I was going to say, you might escape the apocalypse.
I'm going to escape the apocalypse by going to listen to music. What the heck? Ah, I'm assuming there's a pufferfish around. Don't worry, I'll clean up around your feet. Did I get them all? Did they really just throw 15 at us? So, yes. A week from yes. There's always more fish. But yes, this place looks absolutely amazing. And slightly disturbing. Look after yourself, Urban. Have a good nap. I mean, this looks amazing at its anyhow. This, just as a step well, is a gorgeous piece of build. And I believe Mythical's comment has been, I am never, ever, ever dealing with packed mud ever again. Mine? I keep forgetting we've got access to the nether roof. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. Also, wow. I hadn't seen this. I honestly hadn't seen this. No, I think this is a gold farm. Oh no, pork chop. I hadn't seen this. This is another. My word, it's. I know I have a habit of trying to make sure that all of my builds are pretty, but I am just always blown away by everything that Mythical builds, because I am pretty sure I really have to try and up my game if I want to even remotely do as well as Mythical on some of these builds. Oh yeah, all the Angie bacon. That's a lot of angry bacon. My word. Mythical, you are absolutely amazing with your builds. Combining the detail on of a functional farm with something that looks like this. This is just amazing. I'm also assuming it is high above the roof. Yes, it is. Right. Now that I've been made to feel like I need to do better, let's go back and carry on with some building. Oh dear. So, I've just fallen in the water. I've just fallen in the drink. And Blaster's just left the game. Whoopsie. Okay. Last week we were working on this building, and the exterior of this has been decidedly completed. Oh, and we got Hail Hydrate. Hey, Sal. Welcome in. Hello, Mad. Welcome into you as well. And a stretch as well. Oh, up we get. Have a good night's sleep, Lord Puffington. Thank you, Glam Pixie. Yep, apparently I needed that stretch. Right. So this building, the exterior's done. There's still a lot of interior work. But I'd like to get this building further along for the exterior. So I think this is what I want to work on today. I mean, we're only 50 minutes in. Lord Puffington will stay, won't it? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. You've committed yourself to the bit, Blast. And for those who might need it, we have a Vibrava in as a Pokemon. So, where were we? Apparently we're getting rained on. I want dark oak materials. Yep, that's perfectly reasonable, Blast. You're gonna act that way. We're gonna give you the name to go with it. And I've still got these Enderman heads in my inventory. I do not need Enderman heads. Oh, that's a player head with a head. Good server admins. Can you provide me with Blast's location and a small amount of bedrock? Oh my! That's cruel. You don't have to find a small amount of bedrock. You just drop them into it. Dig a hole vertically straight down to bedrock. Heck, we'll even dig out a couple of pieces. It's amazing what you can do with some dangerous explosives. A falling death loop. Exactly. Oh. And we have an Elkhorn on the server now. Yes, no. I've still forgotten to pick up any trapdoors. Has Elkhorn come to see our new lord and oh goodness. Actually, I'm going to get some blackstone as well, which I think is in here. There it is. Let's just go for 12 of those. You haven't provided them with the head of the spiky one as they commanded. The poor spiky one. Ah, dear. As always, chaos and mayhem are definitely part of this server's economy. Why do I have 2 stone cutters? Oh well. That doesn't feel right. Blame the puffer. No, I suspect that one is entirely my fault. I have previously encountered situations in which I have placed down a stone cutter, walked off, come back, and placed down another one without realising I still had one. No, I don't like that. I should have picked up some planks as well, apparently. I'm really enjoying working in a different style for me. Trying to work in a sort of more modern style is decidedly unusual for me. I'm very much not, you know, streaming just for the pufferfish emotes. Oh, that's definitely a thought, isn't it? It's like 8 levels of nope, but it's a thought. If I do that, what I might do is take those out and put in some fences. How does that look? Aha, that's better. Also matches this better, because this is what I'm doing on the doorway. Only 8. You're losing your touch. 8 what? I think I'm missing something there. Oh, those need to be culled back in tone. 8 levels. Aha, right. Sorry. Brain dead. As is light. No, as is normal for me. I can say something and immediately forget that I've said it. Yeah, a dictionary feels like it was appropriate as well. Those need to be brought back by a couple of levels, waxed, and have some more layers of things between them. So, oh hey, I found some more pufferfish that we could hand over. I swear there's just an ongoing, oh hey, I found more pufferfish. Oh hey, I found more pufferfish. Oh hey, I found more Oh dear. You're getting some serious lag on the server. Okay. I've not noticed any lag. I've noticed my complete inability to jump around correctly, but that's a different problem. Apparently I've got preferential server outage. Server outage? Let's go with that. Streamer's privilege. Usually streamer's privilege in this sort of instance is the streamer is privileged to have the outage impact them harder. See also Raven's stream where they lost connection to the server, ended up ending stream, and then the server came back. Then again, interesting. It's not on block placement. There is a little bit of lag on braking. That feels wrong. Yeah, mine aren't even swimming, but that's probably because I'm a little bit too far away from them. I need copper to go where? Copper to go where? That was a very long firework. Reminds me, I'm nearly out of fireworks. I should probably stock up. There we are. I think it's client and server time difference. Why can't I... Oh, it's a block and a half. That's why I can't leap up onto it. I'm like, why can't I jump on top of this? I can't jump. The lag is getting in my way of jumping. Oh no, it's just me being a dirt. Also, I think I've just placed this one in the wrong place. Because that one's lower than this one. Oh, no, I've put that there already. Yay! Finally stopped raining. CPU usage over 100% steadily. Oh, goodness. That's not so good. Hold on. I'm going to do something sensible just in case. I mean, it shouldn't be there. It generally would be classed as bad. Yes. I think that's... Yep, that's turned that off. I'm just gonna turn off my farms. It shouldn't be the farms. They're generally not very heavy load around here. Stay. Although, yeah. Server messages about lagging behind by nearly 400 ticks. That, however, is bad. 100% CPU, not so bad, not so bad. But if it's lagging by 400 ticks, that's pretty bad. That doesn't sound good, Elcon. Trying to think what would be causing it though. Because most of us don't have chunk loaders. In fact, I'm pretty sure none of us have chunk loaders. Even packs. Whoops. Oh well, I guess that one's going to that level. Definitely not the big scary monster, right? I mean, the big scary monster doesn't have a chunk loader either. Oh. Yep, that's a bad sign. The sun keeps dropping backwards. Cat, can I have that block back? Thank you. That will probably be a good idea to actually get some of that in that material. Do you... Oh yeah, you were. That reminds me. Did your the whirlpool come back to being less confused? Because it was having issues yesterday where it was. Did you actually look to see whether or not the mob cramming was still going on? Whoops. Whoops. Did you sort out the mob cramming that you were suffering from on that Elcor? That might be part of the problem then. Maybe we should visit the Nether and clear out everything that was there. Thank you for the splat, Mad. Hey, Elcon.
I want to mute your stream. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I obviously need to head into the Nether and diagnose that, because I would imagine if there's excess items up here, that probably is impacting things.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You are
Okay.
so glitchy arriving here. It doesn't seem to have anything coming through right now, though.
Not at the moment, no. but it won't take long before it decides to start. And because whoa. Okay, I'm gonna yeah, because there's all the guardians heading into the portals. So I'm trying to think who has the convenient portal to the nether roof. Mythical has one. Yeah, because that's where the nether side of this thing is that seems to be causing the issue. So
It's on the roof, is it? Right. Let's
yeah. So let's head out.
Mythical's got one,
Okay.
and Pax has one, I think.
Ah,
I could check out Pax and just ping you the coordinates when I get there.
Yeah, the tick spiked as soon as we flew over there again. So something has changed.
hello.
Hello. Hello.
All right, mythical. Whoa. And I know I saw a portal in here for the nether roof. There it is.
Probably just behind you. Hello. Ah, you just managed hot tourist destinations.
Apparently. Guardian Farm Nether Holding. There it is. Okay, I have a waypoint. I just have to.
I shall.
Yep, it's
attempt
about
to follow you.
It's yeah, southeast about 500 blocks.
Yikes. Okay. Apologies for all of the okay.
There it is. It's up in
had
the
chunk
sky.
borders. Oh, I had chunk borders on for a minute because I was seriously
Let me.
causing issues with for myself.
When you had them
I
loaded, it
see.
looked a bit like the targeted computer from the
I'll say
first
I
Star Wars movie.
I think we need somebody on the overworld side to load the whirlpool so that it sends guardians through here and we can see what's going on.
I can go out. Do I need to stand by your your whirlpool?
Yeah, just get in the right neck of the woods and that'll start sending stuff through.
Hey, Hunter. Welcome in.
Why is this not moving? Because something inside hasn't been tripped to cause it to move. Oh, there's some guardians. Oh, hi.
Are you playing with Angie laser beams?
And I can't tell what the hell is going on in there.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
That's a lot, and the hoppers aren't passing the items back and forth. It's draining over to the far side, but it's not kicking it back for some reason.
Why is it
Oh,
always
there it
fish
goes.
with this server? Why is it
Okay,
always
there should be
fish?
guardians coming through to the
jeez.
farm now.
Yeah, I got jump scared by guardians. Yes. Hang on. It's the most horrific noise in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty bad here too.
Yeah, it's a lot of the M word.
Okay.
Finally managed to get up here without dying.
Oh. And there. Okay. It wasn't like the items weren't passing back and forth between the hoppers. It was very odd. Like all the items were stuck in the hopper on this side and it wasn't passing them back. I had to basically take them out and manually put them in the other side and then it started the back and forth flow again. So something must have... I have no idea. But it appears to be working again because the number of... Yeah, you can hear them all disappearing through the portal.
Thankfully, I can't over the sound of my music.
Oh.
But yeah, okay.
Yep, and then the gate's
all
closed
vanished.
again. Yep.
Or at least a significant amount of them. I know it's probably going to invite sudden death. Should we open this up and check for entities inside?
There are entities inside it. I mean, I can see items that are still there, but I'm hoping if we sit here for 5 minutes or so that they will all despawn, because I think that's leftovers from all the entity cramming that was happening.
That makes sense. Right.
So now the gates are closed, and although if nobody's killing them on the platform, which that should stop that will stop the farm. If somebody's there at the farm and isn't killing them in the chamber up there, that will basically stop the farm.
Because it'll become a mob switch.
Yeah, because there's too many. Because the guardians up there will stop any new ones from spawning down below. So now I can
I'm not
just sit
seeing
here
any more arriving here. So
no. So basically, we just need to wait for all these
I was about to
entities
say, should we break in and double check?
That makes me really nervous, but
I mean, what's on the? I was going to break in through here, where there's nothing obvious.
over here I can see down the side too. So
Okay. Oh, of course, it's all right.
And
It's all
then
scaffolding inside, isn't it?
yes, it is. So that's the other reason you can't really. Hello, wandering trader llama. What the
What? What?
hell?
I think we found the cause.
No, that was not there before. I think that
you
just
sure?
came through. Like, is there a wandering? Like, did a wandering trader appear down at the? Can you see if a wandering trader appeared down at the farm?
Would it be down in the
Down
in the
by like
whirlpool
the
itself?
guardian chamber, yeah. Down in the whirlpool itself.
I'll go and have a look.
Because that's the only way. That's the only way for a wandering trader llama to appear in that chamber.
Oh no.
Guardians appearing again.
Yep, they are.
That's okay.
There's a llama here. Yep. Yeah. And there's the bubbles of the wandering traders. So
Only in this.
should I just
Okay.
should I just get rid of them now?
But now the gates should open here shortly. Yep.
That's
and
one of
now
those
the
phrases that
guardians
sounds
should
like
be.
it's bad. The gates should open.
Yeah, the gates. Yeah, because they're fence gates that power the thing. Okay. I believe it's functioning again. So now I'm
trying to
gonna
find a
fly
sensible
away.
way off of this place. But,
Are you somewhere in the neck of the woods of the Guardian Farm?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to Mythicals.
Oh, hang on. I see you. You're flying over me right now. Land near all this stuff, and there's a plate that takes us back to the overworld.
There's a plate around here? Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm landing slowly
Down
because
on
I
the-
can't see the ground.
Oh, yeah. It's,
I have this.
oh, hello.
There you are. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, down here on the ground, there's a plate. These are Liwas's farm, so this should take us back to Liwas's cathedral.
Oh, apparently I've just completed
Oh.
subspace puzzle. And so have you.
Well, because of how far apart Liwas and Mythical's the Mythical's base, the temple is. No, there should be a plate here that takes us back
There is.
to
I've just used it.
the community area. Ta-da!
There's also one that takes you back to Spawn Island.
Yes. Oh, so now the question is, now that
They're all
we're
coming
not
through
in the
here
Nether
again, so-
anymore, is this thing going to keep working?
At the moment, it probably won't because I'm right next to it.
Oh, hey, Feg.
Hello.
All right.
I'm looking to see if the Wandering Trader is around here, but I don't
Oh,
see it.
no, that's
They
fine
were
if you're in
there.
that's fine if you're in the overworld. Well, okay, if you're down there, then they're not gonna.
Yeah.
There's also
Yeah, there was-
there's plenty up here, so I'm about to kill them off and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I got that
Wow.
lasers by about 1,000 of them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I nearly ended up with like 4,000 lasers to the face.
Yeah,
yeah.
I wondered who was yeah,
Oh,
you might want to change positions,
and
Scotsman.
Gang,
If
I think.
you're up here, yeah, if
I,
you're up here they can't see you. If you're down there, they can.
I promise this isn't
Okay.
contrived, but I've just been standing here, and this fell into
So
my inventory from the farm.
ideally what should be happening.
I'm not. Are we blaming that?
Okay, there's guardians spawning on the platform down below and
Have
going
that
through the
back.
portals. Yeah, there they come. Okay.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Bye-bye, fish.
that gate got hung up. The etho hopper clock for the gates got hung up for some reason.
All I can guess is maybe a server restart caused it to get into a hung state.
Oh.
Could be, but the thing is the whole functioning of this thing is that those gates don't work unless somebody's about to get zapped.
Yeah, that'd be me. It's
That'll be
okay.
fake.
Okay.
It's fine. I can be the jam boy, so it's all right.
I mean, just don't stand in front of to where they can see you in the chamber and
I'm just going to stand over here and watch for a minute.
yeah. Yeah. So.
Hunter has arrived, off to get himself a medal. Themselves a medal. Okay, good luck with the medal, Hunter.
Yeah, whatever that was causing all the issues because like the CPU usage is now hanging down around the 50% mark, and I'm not seeing the messages, the server messages about tick lag anymore. So obviously that was basically anytime the Guardians went through into the Nether and it was all the items up there, I would guess.
So clearly it was the Guardians of the tick lag.
Yeah.
Forget Guardians of the Galaxy, it was the Guardians of the tick lag.
Yep. Okay. All right.
It's the wettest sand in the world. It's horrible.
Splatty, splatty, flappity, flappity.
Yeah.
For those who might need it, there's a Weekly's Pokemon in chat.
Ooh.
Yeah. No.
Incoming.
Yeah.
It's that last straggler that comes through and is like, hey, wait for me, boys!
Yeah. It's stupidly efficient.
Well, yeah.
It's so stupidly efficient it just breaks the server.
Well, you know.
You've
At
outpacked
least
packs.
I was able to check the server logs and see that things were happening, and B, knew enough about the farm to go find the source. So,
That sounds good.
you know, it's the little things some days.
Just the little things.
So, all right. Well, thanks for coming over and helping me take a look at it. I'm gonna go back to placing white stained glass.
Alrighty.
Oh, you're working on the whirlpool.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to get on and do it. And there's other people on to chat to, and
I mean, this really does look awesome.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much lag it's going to cause when I let all this water loose. I hope
Honestly,
flowing water doesn't do that much, but
once it reaches a stable state, nil.
it's only while it does the initial pathfinding that it will
Because it's got
potentially
all the block
cause
updates.
issues.
And honestly, I'm guessing that when you do it, you're probably going to do it stretch by stretch.
Oh yeah. I'm basically in between each row of glass panes just to make sure I don't have anywhere I need to fill in or change the angle or
So the amount of lag is going to be minimal.
Yeah, you just never know with flowing water.
Just keep it away from the redstone.
No, not going to be anywhere near redstone.
That's good. Hail hydrates.
As a matter of fact, the only redstone around here is up in the sky.
Oh, that's for the best. And a stretch as well. Oh, yeah.
Yelp. So.
Smooth. Starting to think I've stuffed up the small of my back.
Just staring at me placing glass now.
I was, but I was in the middle of stretching.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
There was a redeem for make sure you stretch.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that sounds
All of a sudden, I
nice.
glanced over at your stream and like you're just watching me placing glass, and I was like,
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta have a side task. Side task. Yes, absolutely.
sure, yep, exactly what you said.
One of us is able to speak. Oh, hold on. I've just realised something.
Was is that?
I still need to update one of my death messages.
Yes.
Days since last death has it hadn't been updated in a minute.
Yeah, because I died at the weekend. I fell off of the eye.
I think we all died on that event, just weirdly. We all fell or just something happened to us. Just
Yeah.
the eye has the way of,
The eye giveth, the eye taketh away.
yes.
And the eye causes you to yeet yourself out of the sky by accident.
Yes.
From my chat. I happened to be on top of that glass eye over the temple. I put down my ender chest to get something out of it. I tried to break the ender chest. I broke the ender chest. I broke the single block of glass under it. For some stupid reason, I jumped through the hole to catch the glass. And my elytra didn't trigger because it broke. And so I became a yard sale on the roof of the temple.
Oh, Scots.
I'm not the only one who had problems with their elytra breaking over the weekend. PAX had it happened on them as well.
Yeah, I had the same on the end island, and just fell out the sky. Lucky, but I hit the island, so it wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't eaten into
That's
the
like
void.
me near the beginning of the series.
I was
yeah.
close to having that happen yesterday, but then we talked about it. I threw myself a couple of bottles of enchanting to get it back up a little bit, and after one swipe of the guardians up there, it's at full health along with all my armor and the 2 tools I was holding.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are you saying, Scott? It's because we have the armored elytra, so it takes durability off for damage as well as elytra use, which means it wears down faster than you're expecting.
That's the one. And it only has a durability of 432, whereas so I think that's elytra level durability as opposed
yes,
to
that is.
chest
It's
plate.
showing the durability of the elytra because that's going to run out faster.
Yeah, no kidding. Can we say Scotsman fall from the sky?
Scotsman fall down the hole.
Yeah, Scotsman fell down the hole that he made for himself. Remember, kids, don't derp and die.
Isn't that generally how you die? Is by derping?
Exactly. That's why you shouldn't do it. Prove me wrong.
Nope. No argument here.
Probably. I think I've got a...
10,
Oh,
11,
somebody else can.
12,
Yes.
13, 14, 15. Yeah,
Oh, I do have a bed up here. That's good.
I'll say I'm not close to a bed, but I can get to one relatively quickly.
This seagull still has a cat sat on it.
Pretty sure that.
You broke up there a bit, Elk.
The cat.
All I got there was pretty sure and then nothing from you there.
Oh, weird. Testing 1, 2.
3, 4. Yeah.
Testing. Okay. I was saying that isn't that where you left the cat?
Probably. Although, given this place, sometimes I have come to the conclusion that you can leave things, but you can't guarantee where they'll be when you leave or when you get back. Good time zones, Raven. How are you feeling? And congratulations on checking in to make sure that you still actually get to keep your your streak.
Can't have you not streaking.
Well, particularly when it's up at the 300 and ridiculous level.
Mm-hmm.
No, Raven was saying that they were being knocked for 6 by something earlier, and so they weren't sure how long they'd be able to be around.
Gotcha. All right. I do appreciate the shape tool and mini HUD.
The what
That
tool
is the
on
only
Mini HUD?
thing that the shape tool.
I don't think I've ever used. Oh, actually, no. I
The
think
shape,
yeah.
the shape renderer.
I've so rarely used it.
I don't tend to use it very often because I don't find it's quite as accurate as plots.
Yeah.
But for this project, for keeping consistent circle radius as I work my way around a circle, has been very helpful.
Consistent circle radius as you work your way around a circle. Yep. That tracks.
I mean, that's. You heard me.
Look after yourself, Raven. That's the important bit. A streak is good. A healthy Raven is better. So, what are your thoughts on the information that seems to have come out today about the fact that the dried up ghasts are craftable?
I had not seen that. That's outstanding news.
Yes.
Because I was actually talking about that with some of the Dragonfell folks last night, and the fact that if they're rare in the world, then that's really going to negatively impact multiplayer servers.
Yes, that was my thing.
So if they're
the same sort of
so if they're making them, so if they're making them craftable, that's outstanding news.
So the suggestion that I've heard, because Pearl mentioned it briefly, almost as a one-liner in her stream, and apparently, I think Cub mentioned it. But it was very briefly discussed on the spawn chunks as it's supposed to possibly be that way, we think, but nobody's completely convinced that they're sure of it.
Yeah.
But the recipe I have seen is 4 ghast tears and 5 bone blocks.
That's reasonably cheap.
I mean, 4 ghast tears Yeah, that's
4 gas tiers is not easy to come by,
no.
but if you've got, that's not like the worst thing to come by. So if you're in the Nether and doing stuff anyway. What I had thought about as a way to like make the happy gas renewable is instead of making them like craftable or breedable, take advantage of the fact that we already have a advancement for bringing a regular ghast into the overworld, Uneasy Alliance.
Oh.
But just change the goal that instead of killing it, give us a way to make it happy.
Interesting thought.
Like feed it gas tiers or, you know, something along those lines. It wouldn't be the same as like feeding the gasling snowballs.
Feed it gas tears. I shall drink the tears of my enemies.
I mean, you know, you get them when you kill them, so wouldn't giving them back make sense in some form or fashion? But I mean, like I said, I just kind of tossed that out. But I mean, something that you could, and like trying to feed a hostile ghast would not be an easy task because it's busy trying to fireball you and everything. It's not like the gaslings that if you hold a snowball, they come right to you. The ghast that you bring from the Nether into the overworld will still be hostile towards you, so that would make it challenging to do.
Yeah,
but still doable.
You see, that's something that crossed my mind. If the recipe comes up in your crafting recipes for getting the materials, and the recipe is called a ghast harness, how many people are going to get a fireball to the face before they realise that
it's not that ghast? Yeah, that's a fair point. That is 100% a fair point.
I haven't seen it referred to as anything but a ghast harness.
I like that, Ritsu. Give them cake. Cake makes everybody happy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But they could do something. They could do something like that, and then it's not a crafting recipe or a breeding thing. It would take an existing challenge mechanic that's already in the game, which keeps it renewable, but makes it a little more challenging, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
But I appreciate the fact that they've made it renewable regardless. That's excellent that they took excellent feedback for that.
As I say, it's... it was something that apparently they had discussed while people like Pearl and Gem and so forth were there. But that's the only time that I've heard anything saying about it. Because they didn't mention it, and it doesn't seem to be a confirmed element yet.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for snapshots to get any kind of good confirmation on it.
Yeah, I got really confused as to when this whole thing comes out anyway, because it's one of those, is it, which release is it? I know it's supposed to be the next one.
Yeah, so we've got to get the dot 5 release out this week, and then I would imagine, like, if they get really aggressive with it, technically we could see it on Wednesday. We could see the happy ghast in snapshots, but I would imagine it won't be till next week, just to allow time for any bugs to filter out of the dot 5 release.
Yeah, they'll want a couple of releases of bug fixes before they go any further.
Yeah.
I'm doing well with placing blocks today.
Good.
I placed the wrong the wrong block
say,
the
I
wrong
wonder-
way up 3 times.
I wonder what we could attribute that to.
Confusion.
Being able to place blocks is attributable to confusion?
Yeah, it's sorry. Allow me to increment the sarcasm for the I'm being able to place blocks. Also, one moment. Welcome in, raiders. Airy raid, let the dragons fly. Welcome in, dragon. Thank you for bringing your chat over with you. How is everything going? And I think I have to close a window. You were working in Satisfactory today, weren't you? It's an oboe that
Welcome in, Canadian Dragon and Raiders. Assuming you can hear me, I'm not Scotsman. Scotsman had to step away for a moment.
No, I was talking to them. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
I stepped away to welcome in the raid, but thank you
Gotcha.
for welcoming them in.
Never mind.
Thank you for welcoming them in as well. I probably should have said "oop raid" or something else, but hey.
Yeah, I probably should have popped the audio on your stream and confirmed that you had why you had stepped away.
Why? Rowdy elk.
Well, it's just trying to be helpful.
Got one factory built. Find out that one wasn't producing enough. Whoopsie. There is never enough being produced in Satisfactory. Believe me, I've watched Total Eclipse. That basically results in no. You need more of everything. I swear Total Eclipse just builds. Hi, I needed 14 trillion of this. Can confirm. Of course, yes. Yes. Raven can absolutely confirm because Raven is very much into it. If you think you have enough, that's when you need to build the farm twice. Have they been listening to PAX? Oh no, that's the wrong type of farm. Yes, we tried seeing your aluminium factory, Raven. It just attempted to take over the planet. Ooh. Tripling a crystal oscillator factory. Ouch. Well, today you find me attempting to place blocks. We started off going attempting to is apparently the right word. We started off by visiting the Temple of the Eye, which has had another update and appears to be yes. I'm starting to wonder if I should give up on attempting to build. Nope. Oh, goodness. Hey, finally. 5th attempt. You saw nothing.
I'll say you seem to be making good progress.
At what? Derping? Took me 5 attempts to place 1 block.
That doesn't mean you're not making good progress. That just means you're trying to build while streaming.
Yes.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
Oh god, no. No, I can absolutely take an take an unclaimed hydrate to could do that. Alright. How's this beginning to look? It's starting to look a bit more like a building now. It fits in with the rest of the area a bit better. It's one of those. Excuse me while I try and I think I said it earlier. I'm finding it very difficult to get used to building in a modern style.
Mm-hmm. Minecraft does not make that easy.
No. And I don't make it easy for myself.
Well, I mean,
all
that's
the right
that's
blocks, just not necessarily in the right order. Yep, that sounds accurate. Right. Oh, absolutely. Yes, just when you think you've got it down, they add more. I'm looking forward to the more, though. I'm really looking forward to the leaf litter. And, well, on this server, I'm also looking forward to
Pale Oak.
Pale Oak when we finally get the all of the mods updated. Sorry, when we find that all of the mods have updated and we're able to pick to use them. You know what I mean.
Yes.
One of us can word. Unfortunately, it's not me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure it's me either, but you did fine.
Hey, Lotus, welcome in. And good night, Raven. Look after yourself.
Lotus.
Hey, Lotus.
You do indeed. I mean, it's an elk.
Lovely seems perfectly valid as well.
I'll leave that to individual tastes.
Lovely is great. See, everybody, it's. I'm just going to assume that it's the equivalent of imposter syndrome.
A little bit.
Seems logical. Iron bars. Somewhere around here I have iron bars. Yes, not many. Take those. Meeny, miny. No, let's grab two of those.
I have placed. I'm gonna be very interested to check my glass placing statistics when I get done with this thing.
Oh, I haven't looked at any of my statistics in this world for a long time. I'm deliberately choosing to ignore that.
Actually, since I'm pretty much done with it, I am curious on my blue glass statistics. Hold on.
I suspect that'll be high.
What do you think? Let's see, that'll be times used, probably.
Yep.
12,260.
Is that all?
Yeah, it's behind my sand statistic.
Welcome in, Black Lad.
39,781.
Yes, but you drained the place.
Yeah, and beyond.
I'm barely even started on this server. I'm only at 85,000 on my netherite pickaxe and 17,000 on dirt. Also, apparently 12,000 for white wool.
17,000 dirt?
12,000 white wool.
That's a... Oh, because that whole thing is white wool.
I wonder where the white wool went.
Gotcha. I wonder.
Hey, Chris. Please ask whoever made the Squirrel DJ artwork to release a downloadable image so that you can place it into a resource pack to replace painting. That would be Mythical, I do believe. And I can definitely ask them for the original artwork, and we can see what we can get for you. Because DJ Squirrel.
I will be right back.
Okay. I'm fairly sure I also... Yes, I think I asked for something myself as well, and I need to. I think I have a copy in. Maybe not that, but I think I have some artwork myself. Medal on the way. Progress started on the next. Oh, well done, Hunter. Which medal was it? I've lost track of where you were in the sequence. I apologise. Replacing water flavouring. Snake. I meant to get something out of my ender chest. Fortunately, I carry one. I wanted a couple of these. I.D.I.O.T.I.C just counted, just starting on Mordor. Last one for those that don't know. Oh, nicely. Congratulations on getting that far, Hunter. That's a significant amount of distance walked. I think Sauron... Mordor is a bit of a mare for distance, but equally... Yeah. For those who need it, we have a route in chat. $288 miles, giving yourself a full year. That seems like a perfectly reasonable amount of time to give yourself. I'm sure you will do it in far less, but it's better to have the time set. Still requires a pace of about 8 kilometers a week. That's a bit. Alright. I'm going to start joining these buildings together, because I think it's about time I started doing that. Whoops. You know what? It's probably easier to stand on top of this tiny little iron bar and use this as a good place to walk. Yes, that makes sense, Scott. Well done. You sure you want to do this? Nope. Oh well. Something tells me this needs to go at a slightly steeper angle. Take out that one and that one. Yeah, take out that one. It's not bad. It needs a bird hanging off of it, I suspect, but I don't like it. It doesn't work. I think I've got the shape totally wrong. Let's try this again. No man den. Ow. Hanging a bird. I was thinking more a bird on a wire feg. You know, like we've got on Spawn Island, where we've added where we've got a parrot on the wire that runs between my base and mythical. My container and mythicals. Right, let me grab these, and then we have a hail hydrate. Hail hydrate. Hail hydrate. Take some of those letters and move it around a bit. Hail hydrate. Oh dear. And a stretch as well. Thank you, Kurt. Hail hydrate. Yes, that's the one. Do you need a rest spot halfway up the hill? I need rest spots all over the place. Right. Let's try this again. Or a stair lift. Ooh. Brutal. Hail. Yes, exactly. All we hear is Radio Squirrel, Radio Gaga, Radio Squirrel. All we hear is Radio Squirrel. Yes, exactly. No, wrong way. Why is it that placing these things is never easy? What I might do is take that one out and put that there. Hey, Mythical. Just the person that we've mentioned earlier several times. Mythical, what have you done? What have you done? We've seen the temple. What have you done? that there appears to be something in the temple. Mm-hmm. In other news, however, Chris was asking if you have this as full artwork that you might be willing to share in Discord for them to download and use as artwork in their own Minecraft packs. I think it's just for their own use. You do as your master tells you to. Mm-hmm. But, yes. We have a request for the original artwork for this, if at all possible, for somebody to replace their own Minecraft art with in their worlds. No comment on that one, Hunter. No comment. Not insane enough to even attempt to respond to that statement. DJ Nuts. That... I had wanted to go this side. Actually, I should probably have gone down first. There. Not releasing the... Ah, yes. So it is just purely for your own personal use. Basically, Mythical, your art has been very much enjoyed, looked at, and people want to be able to see it in their own worlds. Oh, for goodness sakes. Ah, come on. You can do this. Or maybe I can't. Because I'm apparently out of iron bars. Whee! Website for the Painterly pack may be dead. Doesn't release. Ah, of course. Yes. Reasonable. Oh goodness, we need more of a drop off on that. Single piston. I believe that's a particular music disc, Chris. We have the we have the custom music discs option on this server, and apparently our DJ is functional today. Thank you, Mythical. I mean, it's the same music that is used by Scar for super fast build mode. I can't remember the name of the track, but it is available all over the place.
Hello.
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 This world is very confusing. At the moment, I currently have apparently I have a DJ playing in the background in my base.
Awesome. That's normal.
Yeah.
Is it a squirrel?
No, it's a fag.
DJ Fag.
DJ Fag is playing on the decks of the Scream and Sploot.
Hey, sorry, I'm talking to J-Breath. Are you still streaming, Scott?
Yes, for another 25 minutes.
I will jump into this voice chat to talk to J-Breath.
Okay. Well then, super fast Scots mode. Hey Nanian, welcome in. You've just missed super fast Scots build mode, which really wasn't that fast, but should be copyright free, so no audio strike. Well, we'll find out when I upload this to YouTube with the rest of my VODs. Goodness. Well, welcome to the Mayhem, Nanian. I feel like I should put this music disc somewhere special. That's not somewhere special. That's not somewhere special. That'll do for the moment. Yes. Oh dear. Today has been idiotic chaos, to say the least. Right, are we actually getting somewhere with this building? Just returned from your errand, guy was 30 minutes late. Oof. Somewhere special. That'll do. Throws it about. It's an empty barrel that is specifically for that feg. That's about as special as you're going to get around in this world. It's a very important barrel. Yes, that's the one. Mythical has redefined special with their builds. Mythical's builds basically are off the charts, and none of us can even attempt to keep up with them. Even me. And Mythical is basically just making me want to do far better. So, well done. Where was I? Oh yes, I was trying to... I am trying to focus. Badly. Ah, dear. Yeah, that feels a bit more like things are connected around here. I should probably put a wire between this building and this building as well, I guess. Yeah, let's make it so that all three buildings are connected. Or actually, no, let's just go between this building and this building. This is not the roof. For those who might need it, we have a Lopunny. Right, let's try that again. Excellent. So there is a Pokemon for people to try and catch. Actually, for this one I might just use chains. Oh, good for the weeklies, this one. Excellent. I've just realised I never switched back on any of the farms that I switched off when we had all the server lag. What I might do is put a banner hanging from that. You know, that one will do. That one felt like it was a bit of a weird place to put it. So let's hang the banner from the wire. There we are. Your brain must be lagging. That happens. Oh, that doesn't look good. Well, maybe we won't be. Maybe we won't be putting it there. How is it that people can make these banners hang from wires and look good? They must have been using something else. Right. Roof or windows? I feel like windows is probably next up. Obviously need birds on a wire around there. Yes, that is my plan, Mythical. I will have to go jungle hopping. Jungle hunting? Jungle hunting, jungle hopping. One of the above. And probably upset tadpole milk a few dozen times. Yeah, oh, hey, I've got grace cleaned glass panes already. Fantastic. Let's swap you, and you, and grab a couple of these. Probably should restack my rockets. Right, 1, 2, 3 of those. My speech is constantly distracted, messed up, and broken, Nanny, and you know this. I can't speak to save my life. Oops. Can't place blocks to save my life either. Let's take these back. 2. Yeah, that's better. I can speak? Well, that's open to debate, Lotus. Never known a squirrel that could speak. It's amazing what they can do when you can fit 12 squirrels into a trench coat. Just about managed to get to the bed before somebody, at the same time as somebody else. And then give them the rum. The rum! The rum! Let there be rum! 3 wide. 3 tall. Yeah, just a dictionary this time. Just. Nope. Need something else. A little bit more. I think I worked this out the other day, but actually I should have done this first. The brain power of squirrels grows with their proximity. It's like a hive mind. That's disturbing. The squirrels having a hive mind is dangerous. Right, now I can do something to make that look better. I have to go back and watch to see others. We never said anything bad, we were just a little concerned, Mythical. Also, absolutely amazed and stunned by the build, but a little bit concerned. They still want to go on a pub crawl, so the issue solves itself. Exactly. There's no squirrel, only Borg. I am Squirrel of Borg! Squeak, squeak, squeakums. Squirrel of Borg? Actually, I like that. Let's do that again on this window.
Squirrel of Borg?
Welcome back, Elcom. We are Legion.
I mean, you know.
Yes.
Stupid glass placement.
Dang it, placed one wrong. Hey, TGM. Resistance is futile. We will add your nuts and rum to our own. Yep, that also sounds like the squirrels.
Adding your nuts to our own sounds just a smidge suspect.
I realized what I said after I said it.
Just like,
Yeah.
believe that's an oh my moment. Hey, Black Lad.
Ooh, my. Phrasing. Phrasing. Oh, freezing, bam, oh, freezing, bam, freezing, got me in trouble, yeah. That looks better. Although the grey glass vanishes.
Yes. Grey glass is very good at that. Whether that's the effect you're wanting is a whole different question.
Well, that dang it, appears to have been the no, that was not what I wanted to do. But also known as a cat. I may have to try a different a different splat.
A different approach.
A different approach. Si, senor.
Si, senor.
Si, senor Speedy. I should probably eat. What if I just use normal coloured glass for
That's
this?
not right.
Normal uncoloured glass.
Follow the curve, Elkhorn.
Follow the curve. Yes. I believe the response to that, Nanian, is that's the Chaos Chimkin. It is fully expected. Apparently, Lotus is a little bit shocked there are curves in Minecraft.
If you're crazy enough, yes.
We have met Elcon. Well, here. And Elcon is crazy enough. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Didn't think so somehow.
Not disagreeing, for better or worse. I saw PAX pop out.
Yep, PAX was here briefly. They were talking to, I think, Jay Price. Something.
About a builder.
You're wrong.
Or negotiating for observers or something to that effect.
Yeah, there was certainly something by way of negotiations going on. I'm not quite sure what it was, why it was, or who it was. But there was definitely negotiations. Yeah. Oh, and it's a bouncing PAX. Boing! Boingy, boingy, boingy. I need to do the upper floor windows. Sorry. Oh no, there are two of them. I was about to say. Windows, plural, when there's only one of them. Nope. But there's no, there's two.
2, 3, 4.
And it's raining here.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Because Minecraft.
I've just found two more windows. Apparently I can't count.
Hmm?
It's like, how did I miss that there was 4 windows? And now I've got a Star Trek moment running through my head. There are 4 windows! smacked myself face first into a wire there. That would have been painful.
Mm-hmm. Just a little.
Wait, are we really at quote 200 o'clock?
Yeah.
Apparently so. Oh,
You most certainly are.
how did that happen? That always sneaks up on me.
Progress in conversation?
Well, conversation at least. I'm not sure about the progress. Time is a fickle mistress, yes. And I'm fairly sure she's... Okay, I have actually made some progress on this building. And it feels like it's got some random scaffolding out the back of it. But... Let's get rid of the random scaffolding that I've left around the back of the building. Or at least try to. Where is it? How do I get back up there? It's starting to look more like a building now. Let us go and see what this looks like in Pretty's mode. And first, get some sleep. Get rid of the rain.
Mm-hmm. Always prettier without the rain. Usually prettier without the rain.
It can be both. Particularly with the puddles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that looks pretty dang good with puddles and rain and all the niceness.
Very cool.
I'm curious, how does the area with all the wiring look now? Oh yeah, that looks better. Definitely needs birds sat on the wire.
Are you going to get actual parrots, or are you going to put up, like, seagull heads again?
I think parrots. I think parrots, just for a little bit of life. And what I might do is try and have it so that there's a cat walking along the wire here, just to, or sat on the wire here, looking like it's trying to get to one of the parrots.
Oh, there you go.
Just because. Cats don't eat parrots, do they?
I mean, I don't know. Oh, you like in Minecraft?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think cats only chase rabbits.
Okay,
Because
that's
it's
all right.
foxes that get chickens.
Foxes get chickens, cats get rabbits. That's all right.
Wolves get foxes.
Polar bears get foxes as well.
That's true. It's true. We did discover that, didn't we?
Yep. Which was an oops.
Herps.
Oopsie. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still uncertain about the completely flat roof on the warehouse, but equally, as discussed the other day, I think it fits. Need to work out what the heck I'm going to do with this this field of mushroom.
So, do you need mushrooms? Because you could trim them all.
Could do. Right.
If you need red mushrooms, but
Maybe. Ooh, have I still got my sword in the stone? Yes, I do. Excellent. I still have my sword in the stone. Yay! Yes, that was what I did with my with the duplicate of the item I got from the eye last week. I decided to make it a sword in the stone because clearly that's what everybody does with that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm given that I really have no clue what I'm doing with modern builds, I'm really happy with the way this is coming out. And I'm still tempted to put a second one of those airships in. It's only another 12,000 or so.
Sounds cool. It's like, why? I mean, aside from the fact that it looks awesome. But
why not? Hey, Nari. I mean, if you're going to have insane, you might as well just go for complete insane.
Fair enough.
Right. I'm going to go and do my wrap-up, Belcon. I will catch you later.
Okie dokie. Have a good one.
Right. Thank you, everyone, for... oh, you're hearing nothing, Inari? Well, that's definitely a Twitch thing, because I'm fairly sure that everyone here is... well, I'm hoping everyone's able to hear us, because otherwise... I don't know. Oh, I've just realised I still need to swap that back to that one. Because I've got the... there we are, that's better. After I messed around with the input for the video feed earlier so that we could see the eye. Right. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. Well, you can hear my voice, Inari. I don't know about the lovely. Yeah, you did miss the lovely Elkhorn, of course, though. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has, as always, been absolutely amazing having people here. You are not the person that I was following earlier. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where the intention will be to be back at the Ravager racetrack, which... and this is going to be a little bit of an early warning for people, I will be unlocking the Ravager the Racing Ravager Redeem option. But I don't know when in stream I will do it. If I do it before stream, you can guarantee that somebody will try and do it before we even start. So I will probably do it at some point during the stream. Trump, Trump, Trump. Yes. The lovely Ravagers will go trump, trump, trump. I am just having a quick look to see who is live, and I think I've just seen Calendar Storm is gone live, which feels like a good one to go for, since I haven't raided out to them for a while. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. As always, it has been amazing having you all here with me whilst we go through the madness that is everything I do. Because, yeah. Let's go and see what Cal is up to. They've literally just gone live about 2 minutes ago, so they're probably still getting going. And yeah, they're still on a starting soon stream, so let's go and be nice. I should probably push this button to warn people that there's a raid message. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.